sorry, the drop.
Hello and welcome everybody to another video. We're of course playing IL2 Sturmovik today. We are in the Mig-3 Ser.24. We're already on mission to go intercept transports. We got the AI boys, so let's go. Alright, we are on mission to go intercept these transports, and we have a big fucking problem here. There is a group of, more than likely, enemy planes. That's about like 7 of them. I think that's one more than what we originally had, or it's one more than what the group has. But we're not gonna get caught up in that furball. It looks like one, I can't see now. Yeah, one's pulled off and he's coming this way right now. But he's a few thousand feet below me. So he's probably not gonna catch me because he's gotta lose energy to turn this way. And he's gotta gain energy, he's gotta burn energy to gain this altitude. Which at this altitude you don't have a whole lot of horsepower. But we've already hit our peak, we're up and over them. So we're gonna start diving. Not necessarily diving, but we are descending at not necessarily full throttle. We're probably at 80% right now, so that we're still gaining momentum, but gravity is also pushing us down, so that we are gaining momentum, and there's just basically just no way for that enemy plane to catch us. I see him back there. He's trying, but usually whenever you get far enough away, they're just gonna pull off. And it looks like I can, yeah, transports are just popping up in the horizon just there, right in the bottom right of the reticle there. Alright. Yeah, that is definitely the transports. I wonder if he's already, I wonder if that plane is already pulled off or not. But we have the transports in sight, so, yeah, he's already pulled off. Alright guys, we're pulling up on the planes right now, or in the enemy transports. There's 2 groups of 2, so we're going to fire at the leader of the first group, and we're going to dive, or descend rapidly, and we're going to pull back up, and we're going to attack the leader of the second group on our ascend. And of course, I think I've already overshot. Yeah, none of those rounds hit. Alright, so we're going to put back in the throttle because we're about to ascend or gain altitude. And we need as much energy as we can. And we're coming in really hot. A bunch of rounds at miss, but that's alright. It's alright anyway. Right, he flew right into the crosshairs, so it looks like he's leaking something there. Could be fuel and possibly O2. We're going to attack the second transport plane here, get him. Alright, yep, he's filled with some holes. He's pulling off of his. I tried to pull up and get that first, the leader of the second group here, but I just did not have, I have way too much speed to pull that off, and if I tried, we're gonna mid-air collide. Collide mid-air, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, try to get this guy to pull off his route. He's got some rounds on, which isn't too bad, but they're nothing critical. Line up some shot here. All right. Looks like he lost his tail. Yep. Well, he didn't lose his wholesale. He only lost just a portion of it, which isn't too bad. But nonetheless, pull up on this second one here. Looks like that furball is still going on over there. The transports are turning. I wonder if they've already dropped the load or not, but either way, we gotta stop them. We're probably gonna take the second guy first, yeah. We're gonna take this guy first and then put some shots on the first one. Alright, he's maneuvering. He's leaking very heavily. Alright, got some rounds on that guy, pretty good. Looks like I took some rounds in my left wing there. Just in the tip, not too many, probably like 3 little 7.62 holes, or I forget what rounds the Germans used, but nonetheless, there's a few holes in the plane, which is more than we need. Let me get some rounds on this guy here. Got good speed. Okay, he's got a fire. They're going down. I'm not even going to waste the ammo. Yeah, they're already bailing out. Alright, looks like that guy went down. We're going to try to get some more rounds on this guy here. We're coming way too hot. I didn't even realize how fast he was coming in. Or I was coming in. So we went into the vertical so we can dive down and definitely get some good rounds on, hopefully. But as big as these things are, you know, they're gonna take punishment, but the problem is okay, looks like his motor's stopping. The right engine, I think, stopped. Because I saw the propellers RPM down, as if the engine was stopping. No, it's somehow still running. Yeah, that's definitely still running. Those were not critical shots. But as I was saying, these things are, just because they're big and clunky doesn't mean they go down. You pretty much have to take out the pilots, or, you know, cause a fire, stop an engine, you know, something like that. But they're very resilient, though. They're very resilient. And an airfield here, which usually means there's going to be AA guns, anti-aircraft. Yep, there's the Junkers. Alright, this is the guy that's leaking something. He's the first one to leave, and I'm coming up way too hot. I think those were rounds on, but I'm not entirely sure. Went to the vertical and dive on. It's on right there. It wasn't very many, and obviously it wasn't critical. I'm going to quit pestering that guy for a minute, because I know he's already going to be pulled off of his landing path. Now we're going to go pester this guy. I think we're almost out of ammo. We pulled the trigger a lot in this mission already. He's getting ready to come in for a landing too. Some not good rounds. I hit just barely his wingtip there. Dive on this one again, and he's pulling up. Yep. He just he knew what I was doing, so he pulled up on that. All right, let's try this again. I know we're almost out of ammo, so we have to choose our shots carefully. I think this is the one that I shot that I thought the right engine was stopping, but I don't know what happened. I guess it's on back end, but it looks like he's leaking fuel all over the place. Or at least O2. Oh, that's fuel. And I'm out of ammo. Awesome. Out of both guns. Great. Alright, well, let's see if I can't make these guys crash. Because I'm sure handling these planes right now, those big, slow planes are not in the best of interests. So doing any kind of maneuvers, I would assume, would be kind of hellacious. Looks like I've got some damage on the right wing. I don't know what that's from. But this is the first one that we were shooting at just a minute ago. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. My camera was also freaking out, so sorry about that. Made him maneuver out of the way. Got a little scared. Played some chicken. Could be a little bit dangerous, but we are out of ammo. Oh man, that was close. Man, that was so close. He almost killed us both. Let's see how you like it. Oh, it wasn't even that close. Gotta make sure we're not getting any anti. Oh, nope. I was just about to say, let's check and see if we're getting any anti-aircraft fire, and we are. And I'm gonna cut right in front of him. And he didn't even budge. Man, we almost blacked out. That would have not been good. We're just trying to make this guy pull up, and we almost freaking crashed our own plane by blacking out. I just saw some rounds go by. I think their gunners are dead, or they're out of ammo or something. That was a little close for comfort too. All right, I think I'm done. All right, well, he's gonna be right in front, so we gotta disrupt him too, and then we'll get on our way. There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else I can do. I'm not combat effective anymore. And he just pulled up. And yeah, he's fine. Alright, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Alright. We are leaving the combat area, and we are probably in some big doo-doo, because there are the enemy planes from earlier that came to intercept us, our flight of planes, and I think they just turned towards me. We're gonna dive, gain a lot of energy, and get the hell out of Dodge. No, maybe they're not turning towards me. Maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna watch them for a second, but I'm not gonna do anything unless I have to. No, I think they're continuing to fly straight. I think they had the same idea. They might be out of ammo too. So we're gonna get the hell out of here and go home. Yeah, they're going. Alright, cool. Alright, we are coming in for our landing now. Let's see how this landing goes. Because as we all know, if you are a returning viewer, we are not very good at landing. We can land them, and we survive, but we get this number right here where we start jumping up a little bit too much, and I think it's because I keep putting too much flaps in. Because now we're hit the ground a little hard, and now we're going to continue our bounce because we hit with a little bit too much force. Got some wobble, but we're all right. We're just going to pull off into the grass here, hit the toe brakes. There they are. Nice toe brakes. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be our first mission, to intercept transport ships or transport planes. Alright, so today's mission is going to be bombing a river crossing, or in other words, a bridge. So, we got the boys here. They are loaded up with two, I think, 500-pound bombs each, and we are on the way. We are over location, but you know, as you saw, we pulled away, as we always do, to go do some forward reconnaissance. And looky here, we have got a bomber with a dual escort, or a flight of two escorting the bomber. At least that's what it looks like. Obviously I can't really tell because, just like you, I'm blinded right now. I can't really see because we're having to fly right into the sun here. But I know you saw the silhouette, so you know they're there. They know that I'm here. Yep. Yes, they do. But I'm going for the bomber. We're going to keep an eye on them, though. Make sure they don't sneak in behind us, because that will happen. Alright, here we go. Can't really see too well because of the sun, so we're just going to kind of remember where the gun sight's at. And yeah, we got some shots on. They're leaking fuel and oxygen. They are leaking fuel and oxygen. They just dropped their loadout, and they are bugging out. But because we had to get them to bug out, there's BF-109s. Yeah, there's the other BF-109. Alright, good. And there's the bomber. I think this one is HE-111, I do believe. Heinkel 111. People leave those planes on the sitting on the runway on the last one were BF 110s. Yeah, this is definitely 111. Almost lost her. We're alright. Diving down. They are definitely leaking all over the place. Got too much speed. Can't get no good rounds. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, that was uncomfortably close. Let's not black out. Come on. We gotta at least get level, dude. Come on. Alright. There you go. There's the other one. Alright. They don't look like they're too interested in trying to stop me. Which is alright, because I'll take care of them in a minute. You probably know that their bombers is, their mission is FUBAR. And they're probably about to just head back home and say screw it. But we're not going to let this bomber go that easy. We're going to make sure that they go down. Because for the war effort, right? We lost, I think, a tail. I mean, not a tail, but a wheel down. I think they just lost a wheel. Come on, Chris. English. English, Cheesus. English. They lost a wheel, so they definitely took a lot more rounds. They're not looking so hot right now. Banking to the right again. There's the vehicle not there. Alright. We're gonna get some more shots in right here. They weren't the best rounds, but they are rounds on. They have their landing lights on. I think that usually means that they're going down. Which is fine by me, but I want to make sure it does. Last little bit. Nope, can't go down on them. We're close, not enough speed. Oh, they're bailing out. They're bailing out. Sweet. Oh, that dude just bailed out way too low to the ground. I think they all just did. Yeah, he's down. Sick. Oh shit, a tree. We're good. Yeah, I think all those guys bailed out a little too close to the ground. It wouldn't surprise me if they all did not make that landing. Or at least the last two. But I think all three of them wouldn't have made it. Alright, we gotta focus on these BF-109s. There's one directly above me. gotta find the other one. There's the other one. Is that the same one? I don't know, but it's the one that we see right now. Oh, they're both there. Okay, sweet. Awesome. That means we don't have to worry about the other one. Yeah, they're going home because they know that their bomber's done. Their mission has failed. So, we're going to gain speed and gain up behind them. Looks like they're trying to maneuver. Yeah, they're maneuvering. Alright, so they want a piece. Or at least they know that I'm coming for them. One's going vertical, the other one's going down. Alright, not good. I know that usually means that he's gonna drop down on me when I have the time to shoot, and I'm not gonna be able to because he's gonna be right on me. So we're definitely gonna have to keep eyes on that guy and make sure that he does not get round on us, but he's like way over there. So, alright, where'd he go? Where is this guy? We're just gonna dive anyways. Get out of the range. But we can't get shots on. Yep, he just dove right over me. I knew that was coming. Great. One, there's two right at the top. Okay. I'm gonna go into a high vertical. Watch this guy here. We're gonna pull out. No. Yep. Come on. He's diving, which means we are in a bad spot. We gotta dive too. Oh, okay, well, no, he's way over there. Oh, we're good. But we have no energy. So we have to dive again and regain that energy and not be a sitting target because I know that that guy should be passing over pretty soon. There he was. He was coming for me. Alright, there's one right there. I don't think that's the same guy, but either way, we gotta... Okay, there's... Alright, there he is, there he is. Both of them right in front of me right now. That one's diving, so we're gonna engage this guy because he wants me to go for his buddy. And of course, they're going... That one's going into a vertical. The other one, where is he? I think I've seen him, but I'm not too sure. Yep. Oh, where is he? I lost my target. We gotta dive because I don't see him. There he is. He's way up there. There's one up there. Where's the other guy though? Yep. Close one. Pretty sure that guy at least shot at me. He pulled the trigger. One right in front, both of them right in front. Guy crossing my nose. He might have got around on. Not too sure. Don't think so. It was a very high aspect shot. He made himself very small. Crossing the nose again. This guy's getting in some trouble here. Where's his buddy at? Back there. Alright, we have some lead on him, but not enough. Those were some rounds on. Come on. Come on. I get nervous because I know his buddy's like right here. Okay, I think he's done. Yeah, that's a dive. Alright. I don't know if you guys saw that, but as soon as I got done letting off the trigger, his tail wings, his ailerons, whatever, were in the position in a dive. So that's how you knew that he was done for. Crossing the nose, he's making himself small. I didn't want to pull the trigger there. All right, so this is his buddy. This is the second BF-109, the second escort of the bomber group of the bomber plane, whatever. And he's not making it easy for me. Come on. Trying to get some of those cannon rounds on. Got some right there, I think. I don't know. I know they were just the small rounds. I think they're the 12.7s in the nose cannon, or the nose gun. Alright. Inverted. Alright. If there's a little visual break in the video, guys, sorry, I didn't want to lose, I didn't want to finish this fight and not being recorded, so I just stopped the recording and restarted it real quick. He's out in front. He's been out in front, but he's in a bad spot. But he's janking a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but he's moving, which is some good rounds. Looks like he's leaking some O2. He's not dead yet, that's for sure. Too much energy coming in, so I had to pull into the vertical to keep that energy and stay behind him. I say keep the energy, but you lose the energy going into verticals, obviously, because it's gravity. But you get that back when you come back down, depending on what angle you're coming from. He's like right here too. Ooh, shit. That was too close. Alright, we have a little bit too much energy, so we pulled it back into the vertical. We're inverted. Just barely missed the nose. Alright, it's up there. It's hard to see because I can't put my head all the way up. Oh, that was close. He almost dove on us, and that would have been the problem right there. He pulled into a vertical, and I didn't get a chance to see that. Oh, we gotta dodge his nose now. He's becoming aggressive. Yeah, I mean, when you corner a dog, what do you expect it to do? Yep. He's definitely trying to dive on me. Come on, camera. Sorry, guys. Must be an update that I haven't installed yet, because this mission has been really wonky with the head tracking. It looks like we're gonna get our shot here. Come on, come on, we're almost there. Come on. Hell yeah, brother. That was a good shot. That was right in his cockpit. Yeah, he's definitely done for. That was, man, that was a beautiful shot. I'm pretty sure I have like, yep, there's the clicks. Yeah, I pretty much had no ammo the entire time. Oh man, that was crazy. Just because of the fact that I'm like, I just ran out of ammo. That like there was like another small burst like that, and we got him in that the second before last burst. It's crazy. guys, and we are passing over the objective. There's a bridge destroyed, but there's not. There's a second one there that looks like it was made by. That's not good. That's not good at all. But I'm not too sure if we actually completed the mission or not, because there's still technically a river crossing still standing, but the bridge is destroyed. But nonetheless, make sure there's nothing behind us, because there are 2 planes up there, but I'm not too sure if they're friendly or enemy. And if they turn towards us, we're in trouble. I think they're turning away. Looks like some flak going on. They're shooting at me. Way off though. Just gonna watch them for a second. Yeah, they're turning away. Sweet. Alright, cool. Alright guys, we're gonna head back to base and we're gonna go land this thing, because we are not combat effective again. So, I'll see you guys there. Guys, we're coming in. Let's see how well this one goes, or how bad this one goes. We're gonna find out. I think we have a little bit, not enough speed. Put in more throttle here. I think we're landing a little bit short. Now we pull it up a little bit. All right, we're over the runway now. And easy, we've touched. Our flaps pulled us back up, which is never good. And you're supposed to kiss the ground, not punch the ground. But we're doing okay. Awesome. Alright, cool. Alright guys. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. That's our second mission, which was bombing a river crossing, and the first one was intercepting transport ships, or planes, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's going to be our 4th mission in the Mig-3 Series 24. So, hope you guys liked the video. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.
The drop